Never on the sidelines, I only hustle. Never take a day off, I only work. Don't mess around, kid, I only money never sleeps.
Hey guys, what's up? You're listening to the MFCEO Project. I'm Andy, I'm your host, and I am the motherfucking CEO. Guys, Thursday Thunder, you know how this is. We're going to come in, we're going to hit you with something short, and I'm not going to take up much of your time. I want you to go out, I want you to be productive, and I want you to do something. Something that was on my mind today as I was getting ready to sit down and talk about what we were going to do for Thursday Thunder was like these before and after pics, okay? Everybody's seen these before and after pictures, whether it be in a magazine, on TV, right? Here's the dude before he used the Ab Destroyer workout program, you know, all flabby and marshmallowy, you know, looking like a fucking hippopotamus. And then here he is after, just 9 days after using the Ab Destroyer, looking like he's a model off of Men's Health with washboard abs, badass, surrounded by all these hot chicks, right? His life's totally changed in 9 days. And it got me thinking, you know, it's so funny how opinions changed about people as they move through the journey of life, especially entrepreneurship. You know, if you want, everybody who wants to be a successful entrepreneur or really successful at anything in life needs to understand that there's going to be the before voices and there's going to be the after voices. All right. And what I mean by that, guys, is there's going to be ways that people talk to you and think about you before when you're the hippopotamus, and they're going to think about you after when you're the ripped diesel, MacGyver, solve anything, nuclear physicist, rich, banging all these hoes, right? After you proved them wrong. That's what we're getting at. All of a sudden, you're a stud before you were just a hippo. All right. And it goes that way for success too, guys. When I'm talking about the way people look at you at the before and after, let me give you some examples of my life. All right. On our first day, we sold $7. We were sleeping on a piss-stained mattress in the back of our first retail store that we got from the Salvation Army 3 or 4 stores down in our center. You know what people used to tell me? This is people I loved, people I believed in, people I trusted. They said, Andy, that's never going to work. You're never going to be able to do that. Andy, you're crazy. Who do you think you are? Why are you doing this? Do you really think that's going to work? That's not how it's supposed to be done. You dream too much. When are you going to get a real job? Andy, you need to be realistic. Hey, man, do you still have that little vitamin shop? And as years went by, guys, I'm talking day after day after day of frustration, day after day of work, day after day of execution and struggle, the conversations changed, okay? Because results started to appear. And instead of being, hey, you know, be realistic, it started being more like this. Hey, Andy, are you still working on that? How's that going? Man, I can't believe you guys are still doing that. Is it going well? Wow, I'm so proud of you. Andy, I always believed in you. Hey, man, do you have any job openings? And this is exactly what the conversations have gone for the past 16 years of my life. Guys, you have to understand that most people are incapable of thinking big. They're pre-programmed by the system to instill limits on themselves. They look here and see big things and automatically get scared and accept as reality that they are incapable. And that's why you make them uncomfortable. This is why you can't expect people to agree with or understand you trying to accomplish big things. And I know, guys, it hurts. It hurts when people you love say they don't believe in you. But you're going to have to learn to be okay with people not understanding or trusting or believing your end result if you plan on getting anywhere in life. You know, this is just part of the process, guys. People are going to nag you. They're going to discourage you. They're going to criticize you. They're going to hate on you to try and get you to quit. And it's not because they hate you or think you're a bad person. It's because your success serves as a constant reminder as to what they could have been had they just done the work. And if given the chance, these same people would switch places with you 100% of the time. So stop giving a shit what other people think. Focus on your action because that's what matters, not your talk, not your doubts, and especially not their chirping in the background. It's all about what you do. All right, and this is the way it is, guys. You have to realize that when you're talking about the quote-unquote average crowd, you need to realize that they are not going to see the after until it exists. You, as an entrepreneur or as somebody who has dreams, sees the after before anyone else, okay? Successful people, which you're successful already if you're listening to this because you are going to move forward. You're showing a genuine investment moving forward. Your thought should be, fuck yeah, I'm crazy, but I'm a mad fucking genius for doing this, and one day you're going to see it. You have to use their criticism and use their doubts and use the things that they feed you and use that as fuel. You know, so many people hear these negativity, you know, the people who they trust and who they believe in and who they want to take their opinions from, and they say, oh, you can't do it. And that causes so many people just to stop and quit and say, you know what, I probably can't. But guys, you have to realize it's not just you. Just because your peer group or your parents or your teachers or your friends are saying they don't think you can do it, that is a normal process of being successful. It wasn't any different for me. It wasn't any different for anybody that stepped outside the regular realm of success. The difference between successful people and people who quit and reside to being an average person and left their dreams just fade off into the sunset is that successful people know that when the roar of laughter from the crowd dies down, there's only one person who's going to have the last laugh, and that's going to be you. You have to quit giving a shit whether or not the crowd supports you, okay? You have your vision, you believe it, and that's enough. And as long as you take daily action on that vision every single day, step after step after step, you're going to get where you want to go regardless of what anybody says. This is the hardest thing that I have to get through with the young entrepreneur mindset is that they think that other people's opinion is going to affect their outcome, and it's not. What's going to affect your outcome is how well you execute on a daily basis, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. And if you do that, guys, it doesn't matter what your parents say. It doesn't matter what your teachers say. It doesn't matter what your friends say. It doesn't matter what your peers say. You'll get where you want to be. Period.
Never take a day